today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, the age-old question remains: what do you want to be when you grow up? For some, the answers lie in the stability and security of a 9 to 5 job. For others, the thrill of entrepreneurship beckons. But what drives these choices? What motivates individuals to pursue one path over the other? Join us as we dive into the complex and multifaceted world of career choices, exploring the reasons behind the decisions that shape our lives.
My name is Teslim Okwala.
Okay, so can you tell us about your job and your place?
Alright, I'm a facility manager here,
Okay,
and we basically ensure that the entire office space is properly kept, the appliances are properly used, just to ensure that everything is in perfect control. My name is Teslim Okwala.
okay, so can you tell us about your job and your place?
Alright, I'm a facility manager here,
Okay,
and we basically ensure that the entire office space is properly kept, the appliances are properly used, just to ensure that everything is in perfect control. Yes, so the truth is a lot of pressure. Yeah, sometimes it's really overwhelming. But you see, most times for me, what works for me is a quick comfort from the safety desk. Yeah, sure, I do. I have an interior company that I run.
that's so nice. So, I would like you to tell us how you manage your business. Since you said you run a business, so how do you manage your business and work?
Right, so of course, my work is 9 to 5, right? And then my business is not time. So most times I schedule my meetings to virtual meetings, right? Just so that I can be at the office and still have meetings. And most times I actually have 3 site supervisors, right? So when we have work, those guys are the one in charge. I just go there sometimes after work, to check how far the work has gone and all of that. And then I mostly don't do a lot with my company, but I have structures in place that take care of every other thing.
So, do you think 9 to 5ers have more advantage than entrepreneurs, or entrepreneurs have more advantage than 9 to 5 workers?
That question is quite,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Right. So I think that entrepreneurship is the life. However, I think that because before you venture into being an entrepreneur, you need to have built some certain levels. You need to have built your life to some certain level. For instance, this saying they say entrepreneurship is like diving from the sky and then building a plane while falling. It's not entirely true. You need to be sure that you have the resources, right? If you don't have a dime and you're venturing into entrepreneurship, you will suffer, right? So for me, the reason why I'm not full time into my interior business is because I need a level of stability, right? If you want to give me a job, you need to be sure that I can handle a job of 100 million, right? So I need to build that stability just so that by the time I'm leaving 9 to 5, I'm doing it for entrepreneurship, I'm not struggling. I'm into it and into it big, do you understand? But I think that both have their disadvantages and advantages. I go for entrepreneurship if you ask me.
So that means you said you go for entrepreneurship. That means a few years from now, or let me say,
Very sure.
you see yourself transitioning into
Very sure.
entrepreneur like
Yes.
business fully.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Very sure. Because you see the word entrepreneur, the word
Yeah.
itself is still a 9 to 5 system. Because if I start up my company, I still employ people that work for me 9 to 5.
True.
Right? So I mean it's just your perspective about what you do. if you love your 9 to 5, it's what you love to do. For instance, some people like to assist.
Yeah.
Take, for example, you're an office assistant or a PA, you don't need to be in the entrepreneurship space. If it's what you love doing, give it your best and you make it big from it.
No problem. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for having us. We really, really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving us the privilege.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Solomon, and I am the creative director of Jennifer Solomon's Fair. I'm a fashion designer, tailor, you name it. Jennifer Solomon's Fair is a clothing brand. It's a unisex clothing brand. We make clothes for men and women, children, anything clothing. You just come to Jennifer Solomon's Fair and we got you. We do bespoke tailoring, custom made. We also do fast fashion, off the shelf, like ready to wear, things like that. So that's what we're all about. There are lots of challenges, obviously. Is it that obvious? Okay. There are challenges in my business. We have the first thing is finance, because to be honest, in order to push a brand, you need financial support, you need money. And then I also have this challenge of getting good staff, or staff that would stay for a long period of time. There's some staff that you train and in like 6 months they're ready to leave, and you start to retrain. It gets tiring, and you can't do it alone. There's no how you can do it alone, And then there's the countries that we all know what's going on, and there's the hike in petrol price. There is no power supply, so we have to buy petrol, and then you increase your price. You tell your clients that there's an increase in price, and they grumble, they complain, and it's affecting everybody, actually, all industries. So particularly in my industry, in my business, I have challenges like that, but daily we try to overcome, we try to do what we can, and always try to do our best. The joy of not waking up by 7 a.m. gives me joy. I don't have to answer yes sir to anybody, because I'm my own boss and I can wake up whenever I want to wake up. I can decide I want to make a dress for myself, just make myself look beautiful without having to pay any person. Okay, simple, global. I'd like to venture into fast fashion. And be global, not just known locally, known internationally. And people shop from my store, my website, wherever they are, and it gets shipped to them. And I'd also like to teach fashion as well on a bigger scale, because I think the industry, people are very interested in the industry, so I'd like to be part of those teachers impacting into people that are ready to learn fashion. Yeah. I'll tell them to be patient. I'll tell them to keep at it. You can't be lazy, I'll tell them to just go for it. Whatever they imagine is possible. Do not let anybody dent your plans or your vision, and ask for support. You can't do it alone. You just have to ask for support. Open your mouth, ask for help. People are willing to help you. You don't know the range, you just have to ask. Open your mouth. Like the Bible says, ask and it shall be given, seek and ye shall find. So things like that.
My name is Abdulaziz Abdulsalam Adebayo. I'm a shoe cobbler. We make a shoe and we repair and all other leather works we are doing here. So we started about 20 years ago. So and we are doing well. So all of our customers, they know us, and we are still looking for another customer to make a shoe and to repair. I follow all my friends that they are doing this work. Later, I told my parents, this work I like it and I want to doing it. So from there, they take me to one of the popular man that is doing it. From there, I learn, and I'm very good. I start there, and from there I have been finished the time that I used to learn. From there, because I start from Ibadan to practice it. So later, I'm still going to one another of my master to learn there from Lagos. So after that, after my graduation, I start my own from this side.
Okay, sir, that's really nice. The fact that your friends motivated you, that you saw them doing it and they motivated you to do it, that's really a nice one.
Is our material. Cost of gum that we are using to making shoe now, this thing is getting too much, because they are using the dollar to buy the product from the abroad coming to Nigeria. That's our own challenge. Before now, we are buying gum 25,000. Now the gum is 75,000 naira. So it's not only the gum, even the sole. The sole we are buying 1,000 something, 2,000. Now, if you don't have 6,000 naira, 7,000 naira, 8,000 naira, you cannot get the sole. So that's our own challenges. We appeal to government to help us to make all these things to come down, so that people will like to come and learn, and to even to get people and make all people. Our people now, they cannot afford to buy the new palm, the new shoe. What we are facing now is just to repair. People that they have a whole something. Some people say they need to just throw the shoe or sandal away. They will still bring it to come and repair. That suffer is too much.
So I would also like to ask, what advice would you like to give those those students that are just about to finish from school? Will you advise them to do 9-to-5 job, or to learn something like this, or to have their own handwork?
It's good. My own advice for them to start from somewhere, like this kind of our work. If you know it very well, so you know that you will achieve something in life. So if you see somebody that is doing this kind of work, shoemaking and bag and beds and other things that pertain to the leather works, it's very easy, and I'm sure that person will even like to doing it. It's not matter of to get the money there. When you are doing something and people will even like it, and Try to even say some your customer that you have, if they are going far, they will still come back to come and work for your shop.
My name is Adiola. I work at Bet Recover Technology as quality assurance. Well, as let me say, once you graduate from the university, you want to, even if you want to do a business or you want to work by yourself, you need to get experience. You need to gather funds. Those things, people will not help you. You have to do this stuff for yourself. So this part is more like a process, a journey for me. Yeah, finding myself here is more like a journey. Getting experience, gathering experience for your own, the thing you want to build for yourself. That's how I got myself here. Okay, I won't say I've not been stressed because I've been here over 3 years. Yes, sometimes when you feel overwhelmed, I just take a break, request for leave, go back and refresh yourself, then come back to work. Then I'm able to relieve myself of. Sometimes, you might not even get the opportunity to take leave. What I do is I leave work for a while. Yeah, I get my tasks done, rush up for the week, and then I get some time to refresh myself, listen to music that help me. There are several challenges, especially in this Nigeria that we are currently. Trying to catch up with time, resumption time in the morning, Lagos, Wahala, traffic, some unexpected things that will just happen. It's a whole lot, trust me. And looking at me, that I just got married, coupled with marriage stress, getting to perform all your 100% duties at home, and then mixing it with work, it's a lot, trust me, a lot of challenges.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine today. My name is Yusuf Ogudekpe. I've been doing this business since 2010 till now, and I appreciate the business and I'm okay with the business. I'm married with 2 kids. The business is very good business for somebody can do. It's a nice business.
So, can you tell us how long you've been doing this business for?
I have been doing this business since 2008, and I get my own job in 2010. And I started this business because when I was small, my parents cannot afford my school again. Nobody can send me to school. That's why I started the business. My mommy told me to choose what I would do, whether I should go and learn work. And I say, Mommy, I prefer to start barbing. I choose barbing. That's why since then till now I've been barbing since 2008. Yeah, only the challenges I face on this business is that about the light issue and the fuel. The fuel is too cost for now. For now, somebody advised me to go and do solar panel in my shop. But now I've done it and I'm okay with business now again.
So, that means solar is more better for you as a business person. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I see myself that before then I'll be moving forward more than this because I'm happy for the business. I appreciate the business. The business is moving well for me, and I have 2 workers. They are working with me, and some of them they are married men. They have kids, they have wife, and they are doing well with me. And they have been with me now over 4 years, so everything is going fine for us. My advice for all the parents is when your daughter or son in secondary school, like GS3 to SS1. You can take your daughter or your son to go and learn handwork for like till your daughter finish secondary school. You can be learning handwork after school. So that is my advice for parents. Handwork is very good. It's good for your daughter or your son to hold something. Handwork, any kind of handwork. Handwork is very good for daughter.
Okay, my name is Mrs. Catherine Yunke Fred, and I hail from Ondo State, but got married to an Akwa Ibom man. I'm an educationist. I had my degree in education. I'm the Azikwe University, political science as my studies, and educational management and policy.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. Okay, so why did you choose this career path? Why did you choose to take on a 9 to 5 job, Ma?
Wow, that's great. From onset, personally, I don't like a job that is shifting, like morning, taking afternoon, or nights. I prefer going in the morning, 9 o'clock, and closing 5 o'clock, so that I can have time for my family, and that I also have time to think about the ideas to bring the next day to the job. It gives me joy, it gives me peace of mind in doing it.
So what are your the challenges that you experience, taking this 9 to 5 job, Ma?
Well, as you have already known, I'm in a school setting, and when you're talking about 9 to 5 job in a school setting, really is, let's say ours is 8 to 4, was more or less like 9 to 5. Though somehow stressful because it's on daily basis. It's not that maybe you have time to rest tomorrow, next day you pick it up, that you rest the next day. But notwithstanding, we'll be coping. At times the body system, when you wake up, you don't feel like going to work. But maybe it's shift work, you say, let me just relax, next day I will go. But notwithstanding, we'll be coping with it. The only challenge is that at times, probably I will talk of transportation, as in at times there will be traffic getting to work, or when you close, going back home around at that 5, at times you may get home like 6, 7. That's just the little challenges we are finding there.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. So, Ma, can you please tell me your long-term goals? Do you see yourself taking up 9 to 5 jobs in the next 9 to 5 years, or 5 to 10 years, or you see yourself moving in line with jobs that has to do with entrepreneurship, and stuff like that, Ma?
Well, talking about the future, let's say I hope to have, as in, establish my own as in investments, to establish my own, and notwithstanding, even at all I have established my own, it's not be as early as that again, but let me say it can be like 3 hours or 4 hours I'll be spending at work. By then I'll have come up in age than this, so I won't be going very early like that and closing late. I may be going around that 10, then close around that 2 or 3.
Thank you very much, Ma. So, Ma, what is your advice for the younger generation? People that would like to, this same line that you are now, people that would like to take up this line, or people that even want to venture into entrepreneurship. What's your advice for them?
Okay, for the younger generation, well, they are still at their kinetic age, so their blood is still kinetic. It's good, it's ideal for them to start young now, and at least as they are growing further, before you know it, you will see that when time comes, they too want to relax. But as younger, as a tender age like this, when they are still young, they can go into it. And as time goes on, they can also see being on their own as an entrepreneur. It's very, very nice.
And there you have it. We hope you gain valuable insight from our conversations. Remember, whether you're a 9 to 5er or an entrepreneur, hard work and diligence are paramount to achieving success. Stay tuned to Writing Theatre for more inspiring stories. My name is Vera Amaya, and thanks for watching.